temperature on this, so I ensure that I decorate it correctly. So I'm going to be on the computer just 1 second. Chat, talk amongst yourselves. Everybody just give a general idea of where you're watching from, whether it's a state or a country. If you want to say Earth, go ahead. So we got, almost timed out Paper City. Sorry, my hand clicked you. I'm sorry. We got people watching all over the place. I like that. That's so neat. Aw, I like that a lot. Ooh, Myrtle Beach. Y'all, I'm in Kentucky if you didn't know. It's nice to meet y'all. Kentucky, my friend. I could hook you up. Solo, no banning. Everyone's being very good. Germany, and you need cake. I know you need cake, Smoses. How are you, Smoses? You'll have to privately message me. Ready for a band? Are you volunteering for the band? Myrtle Beach. Me and the fam have been talking about taking a trip to Myrtle Beach. Solo, how are you? How was the fishing earlier? Was that today? All my days run together now that I'm working at night. Oh my gosh. You be nice to fishing, Solo. He has the sword here. Fishing sucked. I'm sorry to hear. I don't have to give him any ideas. Solo is a grown man. Spring fishing has been slow for you. Grandma Cakes, how many bass did the family catch tonight? Timmy, come back. You know what, chat? I have my ads set to only being 30 seconds. And 9 ads, that's not 30 seconds. Thank you, Sarah. I feel so bad. I'm at 5 of 7. Oh man. Yeah, seriously. Aww. those of you that are stuck, for those of you that are not stuck in an ad, just describe what's going on. Type it out. Imagine all the different people explaining what's going on. Kelly spins the cake, holding the spatula tightly in her hand, while spinning the cake super smooth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the ads. I really do have it set to the lowest setting. I don't know why Twitch is doing that. Right? Dramatic music, definitely. Did this turn into shades of cake? Yes, it did. Alright. So we're going to do just a tiny little border. Shades of cake, yes, potato rifle. All right, so then this gets Happy Birthday, Brooke. How would you have a cliffhanger having to do with cake? Chat, I need ideas. What would that be? Maybe I should write a book. Oh man, probably last week, because I forget what happened. Oh my gosh, Hellion. Hellion, why do I feel like you could do a really good job writing a novel about my cakes? So, this, yet again, is another super simple cake. Papa, that's pretty good too. So here's the number 18. They're fondant, they're drying, and then they're just going to get set in the top of the cake, and that's going to be the completed product of their order. So these need to dry before I stick them in. I'll probably stick them in last thing I do before I leave tonight. But otherwise, super simple cake. It's all done. Yeah, it's cute. All right, I'm going to mark this, and then, y'all, we move on to making case cakes. Those are good color combos. I like them. Two chocolate cakes, and then we'll do some vanillas. And then, chat, we also need to do some, cupcakes. Thank you for hanging out. I'm glad you found the stream as well. Have a good night. We'll see ya. All right. chocolate cake. Solo's being mean. Solo, are you being mean? Are you crabby because you can't play your game? No? Okay. Alright, chat. This is going to be chocolate. And then I get to pick what I want to decorate cakes with. Decoration, like style-wise. So for our case, the chocolate cakes typically have chocolate frosting. And then the vanilla cakes have vanilla buttercream. Do I have to make the cakes? I do not have to bake the cakes. Our bakers do all of the baking of cakes, and they also make all of the vanilla and chocolate buttercream for us cake decorators. So we don't have to step away from doing the cakes. It's much harder to find a cake decorator to fill a job opening than it is like our frontline workers and like the baker. I've done so many cakes, I am not tempted to lick the frosting anymore. How many decorators are there? We technically have 3 cake decorators here, and there's one that does double duty. She's kind of like a cake decorator in training, and so she also does baking. That's what she was originally hired for. But she's showing potential, and so she's in training, and she's doing a fabulous job. And so eventually she'll get to hopefully have the position of cake decorator. Yeah, don't make mom stop and pull the stream over. Seriously, Papa, when I every once in a while stream with my kids, it's like sometimes I have to say that to them. Most of the time my kids are really good, but every once in a while they get a little crazy. Yes. So yeah, don't make me give you the look. I have actually had the carpal tunnel surgery. So on my right hand, which I do all of my work with, a year and a half ago, I got carpal tunnel surgery a year and a half ago. It required me to take a little bit of time off, and then I came right back to cake decorating, and there's no more pain. I don't drop things anymore. No, it's okay. That's part of my life. It's part of, you know, cake decorators. Camo Kid, welcome in. I'm old enough to, in a lot of streams, I can do the, yes, Geek Boy. Every once in a while I'll find like a group of younger streamers, like the crowd, the chatters that watch are younger, and like it's, you know, a younger individual that's streaming a game, and they call me mom because they can tell that I'm not like a teenager just based off of how I type and the questions I ask. Mom, I need to borrow your phone charger. No. Yeah. So chat, where do y'all like to hang out on Twitch? What kind of streams do y'all gravitate towards? For myself, I love the fishing streams. Sarah, I love you. You're my favorite right now. I love the fishing streams because I absolutely love to fish, but I also like to watch food and drink because it's neat. I love seeing other people cooking. Oh, hell yeah. And then I do have some of my gamer style streams that I like to visit. Mom school's out and I'm bored. Oh, zoo and aquarium. I have not thought of that. Bangle. I have to go check that out. Type it in and search. That sounds very, very peaceful. So do they like just have a stream set up on their aquarium? Could have that be a background on the computer. Oh my gosh, yes. Texas, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. We'll have to get you a cake someday. Yes, I love Linneo. I love his streams. Ooh. Okay, so like a peaceful outdoors, critters in the background. I like that. So like when I get home from stream here, from work, it's really late when I get home and none of my usual people are on, so I've been trying to find new streamers and it's proving to be pretty hard late in the night. So Camo Kid, Camo, did you get sunburnt? I'm sorry if you already said that and I didn't hear it. Right? They're usually sleeping, getting up early to go fishing. Working on the tan. All right. My kids are already out of school, and so we've been to the pool quite a few times. And let me tell you, I did not get enough sunscreen on the very middle of my back, and it burned. It burned pretty bad. The kind of burn where it kind of gets really dry and kind of peels. That's no good. I don't want it to peel. A little bit of tan, sure, yeah, but peeling, that's no good. Got your face, sunscreen. Oh, you had huge blisters. That's too bad. That's too bad. I've never blistered. I've only peeled after being in the sun for too long. All right, chat. I'm gonna go peek and see if I have what kind of decorations I already have in the case, just so I don't do the same exact things. Like I have blue swirl cake and a yellow and white flower cake left, so we can't do those. So let's do some pink flower cakes because those always tend to sell well. You make this look so easy. Thank you. I've been doing it a really long time. Ah, you go to YouTube. I things. So for me, I really like being able to chat with the streamers and also the viewers. I like to chat. I like to talk. So like YouTube, I've never watched live YouTube. I suppose that would be different, but I've never watched live YouTube where they can talk to me. I think that's why I've kind of gravitated towards Twitch. All right. So we have 3 shades of pink right here that we're gonna do. We're gonna move just a touch closer. Whoa. That's a good question. There's enough room for about 20 of these style of cakes out there, and on the weekend we'll go through all of them, and if we don't have back stock, our shelves will be empty, so we go through quite a bit. Now cupcakes, we have trays and trays and trays of cupcakes. All the snow is melting. I understand that. I used to live in Minnesota. I am very familiar with the snow melt and then the flood after that. So we just have a little rose. I've made a lot for many years. And I really do love flowers. Sister Cakes! Hi, Sister Cakes! It looks like everyone's up at the cabin besides us. So now I'm doing a chrysanthemum, which last night I showed the tip for the chrysanthemum, which just looks like the letter U. Yeah, so if you like watching fishing stuff on YouTube, my youngest brother has a YouTube channel. It's called Soda Scouting.